Okay, stick with me here on this review. I am going to show you the actual pens, how they mark on these two pieces of fabric, and how they erase. So do not go anywhere. First, I am going to give you a full box opening and put these babies together. So starting out, these heat erasable fabric marking pens are great for sewing, embroidery, quilting. They come with this really nice plastic case, and they actually have these instructions here on how you put everything together, how often you're going to want to change these things. You definitely do not want the you don't want these to last more than 6 months. Like, it's just going to dry out your ink. They need to be changed out every 6 months. Here's the owner. He's adorable. This is just a great little company. They've got English and German instructions on here, which is fun. But this comes with, looks like 4 different packs of refills here. And there are no ink refills in the pens themselves. When you get it in this set, you do need to open one up and put it in, but there are 4 packs total. So there are also 4 pens. You've got the purple, you've got the black, the pink, and the white. Now, each one of these packs here, these refill packs, do not come with all 4. So they only come with 3, and they're kind of mix and match. A couple of the sets come with the white, a couple come with the pink, a couple come with the black, and a couple come with the purple. They've got this nice little perforation on the plastic refill, so you can easily rip that open. You don't need any scissors. And each one of these refill ink wells are protected by this cap, this little plastic cap. And so that's how they're going to stay protected and not dry out while you're not using them. So all you're going to do is pull off the cap of your pen, unscrew this metal tip, and drop this down in. Now, these look and feel exactly like gel pens. So you're going to already be used to this design, used to this refill style. This is a great pen, high quality. It's got this rubber grip on it that makes it really easy to hold and handle. You're not going to get that finger fatigue like you would on a pen that's really hard, like those big pens maybe. But this one's great. You want to make sure that you keep these lids on because they will dry out faster. You will need to change them more often, more frequent than every 6 months if you do not leave these lids on. Now, here's that pink one. I'm just going to pull off that protective cap there, drop this in. It sticks out a little ways. It doesn't drop in any further than that, which seems weird, but once you put the metal cap on, it's totally normal. You can see it sticks out a normal amount, as would a regular gel pen. So again, this one has that rubber silicone section on it for easier grip. The last one that I'm going to do is the black. I just removed that protective cap. I'm going to move the regular cap and then unscrew that metal tip. Drop this one in there as well. It easily goes straight in there, and then replace that metal tip on there, screw it in nice and tight, and we're done. It's such an easy process to drop these in, and again, keep that lid on as long as possible. I'm just going to put all of these extra pieces back into this super handy little plastic box here. This is going to fit great in my sewing kit and on my shelf, and it's going to protect all of those long-term pieces that I'm going to swap out eventually. Now I'm going to show you how these are used on 2 different fabrics here as I zoom in. I've got this tablecloth, or sorry, it's not a tablecloth, it's a pillowcase. I'm using a pillowcase here to show you. This is the black ink, and you can see going in different directions is really easy. Now, when I used the ruler here, it did skip a little bit, so just being kind of mindful of that. But again, this is a pillowcase. This fabric is really thin, so obviously you're going to want to do a better job of holding down your ruler and your fabric with that. Now, even though they skip a bit, you can see exactly where my line is, which is fine. Here is the pink color. You can see, again, moving in different directions. This is very easy to use. It comes out very smoothly, and it doesn't have any spots where it's a little bit thinner than others. Everything comes out really nicely. Now, the white, you need to remember, it takes about 20 seconds for it to show up. I probably didn't need to go over this multiple times. I could have just gone over it once, but you can see even those lines in the middle are getting brighter and brighter white. So never fear on the white. It's just the way the ink is formulated. That white pigment is a little bit harder to work with and formulate. So definitely no worries there. You can see it's even brighter now. Now I've just got this heat press. You can use a regular iron on this as well, but you can see I'm just lightly going over it. It is immediately coming off. There is no residue on here, you guys. There is no lingering faint lines. The only thing I would note here is the white does have some lingering marks, but after I cleaned up my space and put everything away, I noticed those marks were completely gone. So these darker marks here are going to eventually completely go away, even without continuous heat put on them. I think it's just a drying thing here. So those will continue to fade and go away. You can see that center line is already fading and going away. So no worries on that. I am going to show you one more time just how easy these are to use. I'm going to write an actual sentence here and see, going multiple directions all at the same time. There are no skips, there are no bleeds, there are no faint marks. Don't worry, I moved the camera here, but you can see just how well this pen works. The proof is in the writing right there. And then again, like, no residue at all. These things are amazing. I love them so much. They're so fun to use, and they're going to make my sewing projects so easy. Like, it's gone, you guys, totally and completely, not a single faint mark on there. So I highly recommend these pens. They are amazing. Heat erasable fabric marking pens. You guys are going to love them for sewing, quilting, and embroidery, and I can't wait to try it on my next project.